Collingwood and the AFL launch investigation after shocking leaked little SLTS video of footy star Jack Crisp emerges on social media. Collingwood gun Jack Crisp is under investigation by the club and the AFL over the emergence of a video on social media. According to the Herald Sun, the footage shows a man scrolling through several Snapchat images, which include a number of messages. Some of them don't appear to be legible, but an image appearing to be Crisp sporting a beard features in a number of the images. At one point in the video, which Daily Mail Australia has chosen not to publish, the person swiping through the pictures can be heard saying wait for it before an image appearing to show a man holding his genitalia appears. An image in the message allegedly sent by Crisp shows what seems to be an image of the Magpies star above a caption that reads "You young girls are my little STS. I'll tell you what to do." Another image seems to show Crisp above text saying, "Come and drink and have some lines. Just a bit of party. Doesn't have to lead to anything unless you want." Speaking on Footy Classified on Channel 9 on Wednesday night, former Collingwood boss Eddie Maguire suggested the video was not recent. We're led to believe the video is from a number of years back, he said. The Collingwood Football Club will do its due diligence with the AFL to see whether or not the video, was historical, whether it was private and confidential, and whether or not Jack Crisp is the person who's the victim here. It is not known whether the man in question is Crisp, nor when the Snapchat pictures were sent. The Collingwood Football Club is aware of a video circulating online this evening involving AFL player Jack Crisp, the club said in a statement. The club has been in contact with the AFL and will work through the situation before providing a further update. Today's show host Carl Stefanovic and ex-Magpies coach Mick Malthouse questioned the timing of the leaking of the video and described it as embarrassing for Crisp on Thursday morning. Whoever has shared this, he's got to raise questions about who he's sharing his company with, Stefanovic said of Crisp. What always gets me is the timing of these things. It always happens just on the eve of a big game, Malthouse added. The 29-year-old was named Collingwood's best and fairest in the past 2 seasons and was in the running to replace Scott Pendlebury as captain last year, but missed out to Darcy Moore. Selected with the 40th overall pick in the 2012 AFL draft, Crisp has played 203 games in his career and is currently on a streak of 191 consecutive matches, the highest total of any player currently in the league. So far this season, he averages 23 disposals, 3.3 tackles and 2.3 clearances per game. Crisp travelled to Brisbane with his teammates ahead of the clash against the Lions in round 4, but it remains to be seen whether he will be available to play at the Gabba on Thursday night. The midfielder is married with 2 children and attended the Australian Grand Prix with his wife Michaela last week. "It's tough for all parties involved," Essendon great Matthew Lloyd said, speaking alongside Maguire on Footy Classified. Jack, his whole family, and Collingwood going into tomorrow's game, but more importantly as a family. That's where it really hits hard. It is not the first time Crisp is under investigation by the AFL, who found him guilty of betting offences and fined him $5,000 back in 2015. A year earlier, while playing for the Lions, Crisp had staked a total of $129 worth of bets on the result of AFL matches. News of the investigation is an untimely distraction for the Pies, who have hit the ground running this season and have won their first 3 games. And it comes as Collingwood were ready to welcome Jack Ginnivan back into the fold after the young gun was banned for 2 games after admitting taking an illicit substance in a hotel in Torquay in January.